Hi there, my name's Steve Jones and this is a quick tutorial into one of the new features in Witness 22. I'm going to be looking at the timeline visualization. So what is a timeline? It's a bit like a Gantt chart, but it's rolled up so that all the state changes of a particular entity are shown on one row of the timeline. So I'm going to go ahead and put a timeline designer element down onto my layout in Witness. And why I've done that is that it comes pre-populated with some fields which we'll require for drawing the timeline. So those are the category, which is the row in the timeline for an entity, the start time of an event, the duration of that state, the color that you want that part of the timeline to be drawn in, and a description of what's going on then. So with that structure, we can populate this data table with some data in whatever way we like, and the visualization will be drawn off that data. Now, of course, we could populate this from somewhere within Witness, an element such as a machine, but to save some time, I'm going to bring some of this data into the data table from Excel. So I'm going to bring some data in from a spreadsheet, which is helpfully already in the right format. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the first section of this data, and we should be able to easily pull that into our model and load it up, and we should get a timeline of what's going on with that particular machine through time. So we've got time on the x-axis and our one element, our one category on the y-axis, and the states that element went through in time across the timeline. So that structure and that data enables you to very quickly draw a picture of what's going on with a particular element or group of elements by plotting their state changes through time. So let's have a quick look at that data. We've managed to pull that in. So we've got the category here is a machine name. We've got the start time in units, simulation time units, and the duration is similar in time units. The interesting one we've got here is color. So the color represented here is an RGB color, and to get those numbers that we require to draw the different colors, we can use a function within Witness. And to show you that, I'm going to quickly look at changing the color of one of these rectangles that form part of the timeline. So to do that, I'm going to go to Initialize Actions, and I'm going to change the data in the fifth box along my timeline, and I'm looking at the fourth column, which is the color column, and I'm going to use the RGB color function to give me return the number that I require in that table to draw the right color in the timeline, and I'm going to use a nice Lana blue. So go ahead and do that and run my model. What we should see is a change to that timeline where the fifth box along is drawn in Lana blue, and we can see that Witness has picked up on that and knows that that state is different to the other states described as busy due to the fact that it has different data in the data table. Hopefully this will be really useful to you in your Witness models, particularly in understanding what's going on through time.